something, and it made us in widescreen. Like, that's why I look weird. That's why you look widescreen. Anyway, doesn't matter. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to Long Lost Brothers, the podcast devoted to talking shit and self-improvement. My name is Brett Scott.
And I'm Jesse Cole.
And we are the Long Lost Brothers.
Brett, what's up, man?
What's happening with you, dude?
And then, so wait. Before we even dive into anything, I want to talk about these push-ups that we talked about.
Okay.
So that was supposed to be like a week ago. We're supposed to have a podcast, but shit got haywire. I went out of town. Dude, I busted out, like, my shoulder's still kind of fucking hurt. Dude, that's a lot. Like, because I didn't start because I was doing something. I don't remember. But I started Sunday, and I finished on Thursday. But I had to do 400 on Thursday to finish. And I did. Yeah, and I did. I mean, every day, like, after not doing push-ups, like, I've been benching, but I haven't been doing push-ups. It's kind of a different thing.
It's a different thing, yeah.
So, yeah. I was hurting a little bit, but I completed 1,000 push-ups in the allotted days. But yeah, it sucked, and it kept me out of the gym. So I don't think that was like a beneficial challenge, because I just like, oh, this will just be my workout is these 200 push-ups. But my shoulders were sore for a week. I mean, like the whole time I was doing all these push-ups, my shoulders and triceps and chest were really sore. A little bit of lat activation as my form deteriorates.
So maybe next time we'll ease more into the challenges rather than just jump right into 1,000. But great, good job. Moving on.
No, what about you?
I'm sorry, what?
And what about you? I heard some rumor that you didn't do them. Oh yeah, it's you. You did like 240, you hunk of shit. God.
Oh, here's what happened. I mean, there's an excuse. Look, okay. I'm not gonna be making excuses. You know that. I'm just going to tell you what happened. So I started off strong. The first day, I was like, all right, so how many do I got to do to make 1,000? Because originally we said 100 a day, right?
Yeah. So we bumped it up.
Like, we'll make it 1,000. Okay, so.
Yeah.
So I figured out, like, all right, so how many I need to do to make 1,000? 130 a day.
130, okay, yeah.
So,
classic Brett fashion, break it down meticulous.
Yeah. It's not about meticulous. It's about making it like easy. Yeah. Okay. So I did 130 the first day. Second day, knocked out 130. Thursday, I don't know what the fuck happened. I didn't do any on Thursday. On the third day, I didn't do any on the fourth day, fifth day, and then it got away from me. I'm like, there's no way I can't do a fucking 800 push-ups today. It's not gonna happen. So I fucking failed. I failed.
Like Practical Jokers, they have like the little imprints that go on the screen.
Yes.
I wish I had one of those. I'd shoot at you right now.
I love that show.
Yeah. How can you not? It's great.
I will forever love that show.
Yeah, for sure. I think Sal has a podcast now with somebody. I don't remember.
Dude. Sal and Brian Quinn, Q.
Yeah.
They had their own podcast for like a few years, like from like right after Impractical Jokers started until like 2016, 2017, and then they just stopped. But it was one of my favorite podcasts of all time. It's called What Say You? It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, really?
And and it had like this cult following. A lot of like inside jokes and characters and shit from their podcast, like the only people that listen to the podcast know.
Right.
Fuck great shit. Kind of like Time Suck. How
I was gonna say that.
You don't get any of the fucking in jokes.
Yeah, you don't get the shame limp cock,
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You don't know about Chicken Joe. You ain't in.
Bok Playboy. I'm Bok.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, yeah. I was listening today. It's the 100th episode of Scared to Death.
Yeah.
That's good, man. They're going to do some street team challenge for all the Bad Magic Productions.
Oh, yeah?
You can win $200 in merch.
Is that for sticking the sticker places?
Yeah, on the 16th, they got 500 packs. First come, first serve. They mail them out to you. They cover it, and you just stick it up and put Bad Magic Challenge or something like that. Hashtag it so they find it, and they pick a winner.
how do you think they pick it? Do you think they pick it randomly, or they pick like the best fucking placement?
Probably the best. How would you pick randomly?
On the outside of an airliner, bro. Like that wins.
Well, I think they're also trying to like say things like, "Oh, don't do anything dangerous. Don't fucking damage people." You know. So I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, enjoyable show. Dude, I know you don't have the Netflix right now, but there's this movie you gotta watch.
I can get it.
It's called Blood Over the Sky. It's a vampire movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's I'll just give you like the basic breakdown. Is like, but I won't give away any spoilers. But it's like this girl who got bit by a vampire has been fighting it with medicine, right? And she gets on an airplane to go to this badass doctor that's gonna fix her. And their foibles ensue. Terrorists take over the plane, and shit goes awry. It's a Russian movie, dude.
Yeah.
And you think it's gonna be dog shit, but it's actually really good.
I was gonna say it sounds like it. It sounds like the biggest B or C movie plot I've ever heard. That sounds.
It is, but it's like there's vampires on the motherfucking plane. Hey, but I don't give a fuck. That movie was hard. It was like #1 in America for like a weekend.
That's crazy. I didn't realize. Well, I guess I don't have Netflix, so I don't see that rating anymore. But
you think they ever just make that up to make a movie popular? They're like, yeah, this is what everybody's watching this weekend.
It's impossible to say because they don't share any of their stats publicly.
Yeah, they don't share analytics. Neither does Sirius. They don't share their Sirius XM does not share their analytics with their creators, so they can't use that as a bargaining chip for pay advancement. So yeah,
it's pretty smart.
Okay, so while I'm on this, speaking of vampires,
okay,
so I don't know if you've noticed, but Twilight Saga has been making this resurgence. It's on Netflix, and they're making a new book or something. Anyway, whatever. So Kimberly read Twilight twice, the whole series, right? The books.
Oh, she actually likes the shit.
Yeah, big time. And then we watched the movies together over the weekend because boyfriend shit. You know, she watched American Werewolf in London with me, and so we got started on that, and it turned into a marathon, which is fine. This is a hot take. Twilight's better than Harry Potter. I don't care.
Okay. That's false. But I will say,
if I'm gonna get forced into a movie marathon between Harry Potter and Twilight, I'm going Twilight every time. There's only 4 movies. There's more fighting, and then also like you don't gotta watch for 17 hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't hate the Twilight movies. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Like, oh, it's fucking horror. No, it was fine.
It's got a pinch of cringe and a little douchery, and I'm Team Edward, man. I feel like Jacob was super thirsty. But I said that to say this. The reason there wasn't a podcast last Thursday. There's supposed to be because we were gonna make it Friday, but then Friday we left and took off and we went to Forks where they filmed a lot of this is where this book is based, the movie's based. So we went to Forks and saw the touristy shit and went to the beaches and it was badass. I'm not gonna lie, the shit was cool. We even saw the old truck that Bella drives, the 63. It's on my Instagram if you care to peruse it. Not that you haven't, if you've seen the movie, seen the truck, so you don't really need to waste your time. But it's there. And we tried to go camping, man. But every single camp spot was camped out, and there wasn't really any. Like they got camping down to like a science down there where they're not gonna lose any money. There's like people with just like their field in their yard is like a campsite. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're not taking any losses on anybody getting any free camping, except for on the beach. But we went down to the beach, and that motherfucker was end to end fucking tent.
Whoa. So is this all like touristy Twilight people, or
no? The beaches are just beautiful. There's like Ruby Beach, then you go up a ways, and there's Beach 1, Beach 2, and Beach 3. And Beach 3 is like the one that's in the book. I mean, you can't camp on that one. There's like people surfing there and shit. It's in La Push. there's a part in the movie where she's like, we're going to La Push, or Jacob's like, we're going to La Push, and then she goes, and then Jacob did whatever. It's a whole thing. But there's a sign that says the boundary line, no vampires beyond this point. And that's from the book, and that's down to the last beach. And Kimberly was telling me all this cool Twilight trivia while we walked the beach. It was cool. I didn't get wet at all.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
You hate the water.
Yeah, bro. I don't even like being wet. But
you said the beaches were beautiful, and the picture I saw, it looked like gloomy as hell. It did not look beautiful. It looked like all rainy, dark.
It was gloomy, but it wasn't rainy, and it was it was warm, but it was breezy. Does that make sense?
It stays like cloudy there, right? Like pretty much.
Yeah, because I remember watching the movie when they went surfing, and I was like, why the fuck are they surfing in the winter? No, that's how it looks. That's how it looks. It's super nice though. Pictures, it is gloomy and eerie. It looks like it could be like in Maine or something, but it's like the northern peninsula of Washington. Like if you go across that water up, you're in Canada. So so anyway. So we go to all these different campsites. So from there's Port Angeles is the next big city up, right? And I'm like, let's go to Port Angeles and just get a room. Bruh, bad idea. We stop by all these little campsites on the way, but they're all full. And I'm like, fuck, man. So we go and we find this busted-ass hotel for more than we pay for Best Western, dude. And this shit is fucking rickety wrecked, bro. There's like a bullet hole in the headboard. There's they have the TV mount, but the TV is not mounted. It's just sitting on the table. And then I had to hook up the cable myself. I did hook it up. Then I had to hike my ass. Oh yeah, the phone. Remember I told you about that Motel 6 where you pick up the phone and call the front desk and there's nothing there? Same thing. The air conditioner was off of the cover was off of it. The bathroom window wouldn't close. There was ketchup or blood on the molding on the fucking drapes. But it was already so late, and I've been driving, like, we've been in the car and hiking and shit for literally a solid 12, like 9 a.m. to it was 9:30 p.m. It was dark. We're in an unfamiliar. So I was like, we're here. We put our fucking our sleeping bags. We unfolded them, put them over the things so we wouldn't get like bed bugs and shit. And then we watched 13 going on 30 and went to bed. But we did see some cool shit. But we did go the next day on the safari. Oh shit! Hit my microphone. Sorry, I'm telling you my whole story. But we went on this little safari where you drive through and there's lions and tigers, but you don't go in with them. They're in cages because they'll eat the other animals. But then we go into this one thing. It says, "Do not stop. The bison will hit your car." And there's elks and bisons and deers and dude, I swear I was having like a panic attack. My car is a Jetta, okay? This bison has a good 140 pounds on my fucking car, and he's like, his fucking big old bison head ass is like right here, bro. And there's a big fucking elk. This fucking antlers are, I want to say easy 20 inches. This is a big fucking elk, right? Mm-hmm. And Kimberly's like feeding him, and he comes running over doing this number. That usually means about to fuck your shit up, right? So I'm like, not the Jetta, not the Jetta, not the Jetta. And I'm like having like anxiety hella bad. And this fool's whole head is in the fucking car getting bread, dude. Like, and then Kimberly had to like throw the bread in it like away, and then he like fucked off. And I put the windows up, and then it's like, it says, do not feed the buffaloes at the gate because it'll make everybody stop and it'll damage your car. Literally everybody in front of us is feeding the fucking buffaloes at the gate. And I see like this buffalo like pushing a big ass F-150. I'm like, oh no, I don't want them to do that to my car. Right? He signed some thing that's saying they're not liable for any damages to your vehicle. And yeah, and I'm like, man. I'm like in my head like talking shit to Kim, like, why we gotta take my cars to do the wild shit. So anyway, we made it through. We seen some buffaloes, and then we went home. We went and got Kimberly's wedding ring size on the way too, and all that happy shit. But yeah, so it was quite the weekend, dude. Quite the weekend.
Nice. It sounds like it was jam packed.
It was. I am spent.
I mean, look, there's. let me just say something. There's a lot of fucking freaks out there, Jesse Cole.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking weirdos out there in the world.
Okay.
So there's people out there who get off on like nasty shit, right? Like I don't know, like dirty socks or like like stinky feet or like
something like that. You just put them on your nose and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife my wife's always trying to she's always trying to think of ways to make money on the side, right? Like for our family.
What?
Yeah. So listen,
I'm listening. I'm just speculating where this is going. Go ahead.
So she, because she works like a part-time job, and I work a full-time job, and it's like anything would help, and especially when we want to do stuff like put our son in coding, like which is really expensive shit. So she's like, "How are we gonna fund this, right? Like, how can we?" She's like, neither one of us can really work more hours, so like, what can we do on the side? What can we do? So she's always like looking on the internet, like, well, what do people do for money? Like, what do people, sell or whatever? And she keeps approaching me with these wild ass ideas. But what's funny is it's always like me she's suggesting does it. You know what I'm saying? So
Brett,
first,
why don't you sell your underwear?
first it was cosplay. It was cosplay.
Does she have a nickname for you? Like a little pet name she calls you? Like I call her Kit Kat.
Fuck. You fuck.
Oh, you fuck. Okay. Hey, you fuck. Some cosplay shit with your dick out. We'll take pictures. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you fuck. Why don't you take off them little dirty socks and we put them in a Ziploc bag, sell them on the internet?
Yeah. Well, this is the rabbit hole that she goes down. So she goes, well, about like there's a bunch of like nerdy fucks out there who like that weird cosplay shit. They would love to see like a superhero fucking supervillain or some shit, whatever. Yeah. And like,
okay, well, I'm not mad. Keep going.
So basically, yeah, she wants me to like wear costumes and like show my dick. I guess I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck she wants. Well, I'm like, listen, I'm not really comfortable doing that. I'm really not. Like, especially it's gonna show my face.
Oh, it's gonna show your face.
Yeah, maybe
or something like that.
I've got obvious tattoos that point to me. I've got obvious fucking things about me that it's clear that it's me. The point is,
all right.
I also don't want to taint the geek shit. Honestly, I know it sounds weird, but
I think I downloaded the wrong Avengers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to taint it. For me, it's like this childhood nostalgia thing, right? Like. Yeah, it's like superheroes and stuff. Like this is like from my childhood. And even like, and not like, honestly, I'm not even into like, as much as I love geek shit and I love superheroes and I love fucking Star Wars shit, I don't seek out that kind of porn. I know people that do, but I'm not gonna watch a fucking X-Men porn parody. Like I'm not into that. It's not into it.
Somebody in one of the X-Men groups posted. It was a picture of Rogue, and she's like said, "That's a pretty good one, Suge. Let's see what I got." And started farting with like a sexy face, and I was like, "You motherfuckers crossing the line, man! What is wrong with you? And why they always like Rogue is supposed to be like pretty, but why they always gotta make her like stacked?
Yeah, and stacked, yeah.
I think so. This that forbidden feel because you can't touch Rogue without dying, so. That's like they want Rogue that much more. Anyway, proceed. Let me hear what Miss Scott has. Was she anything else? You guys gonna make a movie? Are you gonna make a movie? You are?
No. Can I? Why do you keep answering my question for me? Listen. So it started off with that shit, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to do that. I'm like, well, I was like, why don't we just make like close up porn? How about that? No one will know it's us, so just show like dicks and vagina, or dicks and butthole, or fucking mouth on dick, or whatever, right? This is what people want to see. I was like, we can do close up so no one will know who it is. Easy peasy, right? She's like, nah, I don't want to do all that. She's like, it should be like a niche thing. I'm like, okay. Nah. So basically, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. So now she's discovered that people are fucking weirdos and they like fucking dirty underwear, dirty socks, all this type of shit. She comes to me the other day. She's like, Brett, this person just sold their sweaty underwear for $40.
Nice.
I'm like, huh. I was like, well, I mean, that is a thing. People are fucking nasty. People are fucking weirdos. She's like, you be down for that? I'm like, well, I mean, I do have sweaty ass fucking underwear all the time, like from running, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I don't really want anything to do with it, but if you want to take my sweaty underwear and sell them to fucking weirdos online,
you just got to make sure that it's cost effective. Don't be selling like your Perry Ellis, like sexy time boxers. You got to sell them Hanes. You know what I'm saying?
The Hanes and Fruit of the Loom cloth box. That's it. Yeah.
You know, so, like I got two kinds of underwear. The kind I wear when I'm trying to get mommy excited, and then I got my regular ass dad underwear that I wear when I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the bathroom with my underwear on. So
I wear boxer briefs, and they got to be them silky kind, like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not cloth. I used to wear the cloth ones like the Hanes or whatever. Nah, I don't like them.
Those are like the chafe prone as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I started wearing because of running, really.
Exactly. And for me, I like to sleep in like boxers, like straight up boxers, but I don't like to wear them as regular underwear because I feel like they're too mushy on my ball sack.
Yeah. I just sleep naked for that same reason. Like I don't.
Well, I prefer to sleep naked, but I got a gang of kids. And sometimes they pop in.
That too.
Yeah, so, I know. It's like,
let me ask you. Would you do that? Would you, if Kimberly was like, hey, can I sell your sweaty underwear online? Your sweaty ass crusty socks.
1,000,000%, babe. You want to sell some of my shit online? Some of my dirty underwears?
Will people buy it?
She just said, will people buy it? Yeah, bro. I'm game. I don't care. Fuck yeah. Why not? 100%. I
see. I just
she said she'd gift wrap it.
Yeah.
Oh, she said I need to autograph it.
Listen, I'm not buying it. What is she fucking telling me for? I don't care. She ain't got a gift wrap.
No. She said she'll gift wrap my shit when we sell it to make it like, you know, it's a better value.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's...
This is preposterous, but I think So thanks for the business model. I'll be. Yeah, dude. 100%.
Your underwear on my underwear, and then we'll sell it.
Oh, she said we're gonna rub our underwears together, and then sell them separately, and you have to buy them as a package deal to get.
Yeah.
If you're curious about where each pant is coming from.
Or what if you like jerk off on the underwear?
Oh yeah, I do that.
And then you got a picture, you know what I mean, of it, and then because they gotta have photos to go with whatever it is. So they like, okay, so if you are given some sweaty underwear, you got to show at least from your knees to your waist of you wearing the underwear, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe you after a run, you're fucking all sweaty, this all nasty, or you just get the underwear and they're like drenched. You just like hang them up, model them, take a picture of them. Yeah, I don't know, man.
What's that one girl, man? There was some e-girl, Bella Daphne. And she sold her bathwater in jars for like $30 a piece, bro.
This is my point, man.
Yeah, you want to know what's okay? So this might be what's it called? Pasta, but then they said that everybody got herpes from it from drinking. They started getting cold sores because she has cold sores.
Yeah, that's bullshit. So what? Okay, so what about this?
you imagine buying somebody's bathwater? Like, bro, like, either you have way much of a disposable income, or you're just a fucking weirdo, bro.
Now, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do the cosplay thing, and this is one more thing to consider when giving away your nasty draws. So, you know it ain't women doing this shit, okay? Men are fucking nasty beasts. It's gonna be like gay dudes getting your underwear. Like that's period. Also, but that's why I didn't want to do the cosplay, because it'd be straight up aimed at fucking gay dudes, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that. I feel there's something doesn't feel right about it.
You could be an icon, baby.
Something doesn't feel right about it.
So you're not opposed to selling you dress up as a superhero with your dick out, but you are opposed because just in general, you wouldn't want a girl to buy it. You wouldn't want a girl fucking two-figure DJing on it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't bother me as much. But the fact is that it wouldn't be women. It'd be aimed basically at men.
Oh, yeah.
Not that men might find it. Not that maybe some gay dudes will find it. That we're specifically putting it out there knowing it's for gay dudes.
Oh, you're going to shoot for the stars, land on the moon with the gay dudes. Gotcha.
See what I'm saying? It's like, and so I know I'm making basically gay porn. It's gay for pay, right?
Do it. Come on, Kai Green. Remember when that fool fucked a melon?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we forgot, didn't you, Kai Green? We didn't forget.
Forget. You know what? I see, to this day, I see, like, on every one of his posts, somebody mentions that. Like, fucking grapefruit fucking motherfucker. Like, buy my new vegan ebook. They'd be like, you fucked a grapefruit.
Dude, that makes me so. I know this is a total side tangent, but I hate how that fool was like, you should be vegan. And it's like, that physique you built was not on vegan food, son.
Yeah, and it was all of a sudden. Remember, it was just like
it was on that whole Game Changers came out, and everybody started going vegan.
Yeah. Yeah, Game Changers came out, and immediately after, Kai Green put out, he didn't just say I'm a vegan, he already had the ebooks ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Telling you how to be vegan.
I don't want to be a hater. No, I want to be a congratulator. Kai Green, man, he puts out ebook on ebook on ebook. He has a ebook, 100-page ebook on how to train biceps.
Yeah.
I'm not lying, dude. This is like dead ass. Fucking. I'm not even mad at him. I'm like, dude, he's just, and he was in Stranger Things, man.
Yeah. You know what? I've always loved Kai Green because he's kind of a weirdo. Like in general.
Well, yeah, he's like,
yeah, but I mean, how weird is that really? Like a fucking, I would have fucked anything when I was like 16. When I was 16, I would have fucked anything. Like, you know what I mean? Okay,
he was a grown man and he was doing that shit for money, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, in general, it ain't that.
Not for crack. He's been sucking dick for sure. Not because he enjoys it. So,
I always liked though that like he was really into like art and fucking, you know what I mean? He was an artistic, creative dude. He likes to write. He likes to paint. He's like not your typical fucking meathead bodybuilder. He's into all this eclectic weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy that. I like him. He ain't never coming back to the fucking Olympia though. I feel like he says he's gonna do that every time and never does. Makes me mad.
Yeah. Well, he's probably getting older now. Shit. I mean, how old is he? In his 40s, I bet.
He was competitive with Phil Heath.
Bro, Dexter Jackson was still fucking like this motherfucker. Is he still competing? Dexter Jackson?
Honestly, I don't really follow bodybuilding like that because it's just like.
Dude was my favorite bodybuilder, and he started in like the mid 90s as a pro, and he was still winning shit like near 50 years old. Like all his like friends and fellow competitors had retired. Like this dude came up with like Jay Cutler and like. Ronnie Coleman and those guys, like, and he was still competing after they all retired.
Jay's retired now, isn't he?
And winning shit. Who, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he retired right after he lost the Olympia. That was like it. Yeah. He won 4 and then he was out.
That's a good run though. That's a damn good run. I mean, you're the best at being the most jacked dude on the planet. 4 times. 4 times. You did it. You fucking made it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So yeah. Trying to think. There was something else I wanted to talk about real quick. Conor McGregor. So you know he broke his leg, right?
Yes.
That was a huge meme. He's gonna be in a wheelchair boxing match for charity.
Shut up, dude.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
Dude, he's probably actually talking shit and stuff too.
Oh, you know. Like, I don't know. I thought it was a meme, bro, but I've seen like 5 different sources now. I was like, you had to be fucking kidding me, man. Like, Connor, you're just turning yourself into a circus, bud.
Dude, I admire the hustle, and I admire the circus fucking show. I love it. 3-ring Connor.
Yeah, he's like just training the fuck out of his upper body, and he's just like he's bodybuilding, but for the first time, instead of being like fit for like athletics, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm fucking jacked. Like he's just like going through the whole like, you know, I remember my first fucking deadlift. Like
that's great.
Yeah. I mean, I love Connor, but he's going cringe, kicking it with the beebs and shit.
What are you gonna do that, dude? He made so much fucking money. Like, and you know what I admire though about him? You know what I love about him? He's still this fucking beast inside. Like, he doesn't fight because he needs to anymore. He doesn't fight because he's fucking
fight because he wants.
Yeah. There's something about that, man. There's something about that.
He fucking made more money than probably anybody in MMA history.
Yeah.
I mean,
he still wants to fight, and he still wants to, like, it's not a fucking money thing, like, when it comes to the fighting.
Yeah, he just wants to go fight.
Yeah.
Right? He's got a titanium leg.
He's gonna fight in a wheelchair. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I know.
He's like, I'll still fight. I'm gonna fight him.
Are we doing any challenges this week or not?
No, man. I'll be honest. So I started taking this new medication this week. I talked to you about it off air.
Yeah.
But that was probably another reason that kind of interfered. No excuses, but getting used to new medicine and shit might have interfered with me focusing on the fucking push-ups and shit. But yeah, I'm still adjusting to that. You know, I'm like a week into taking this stuff. And
it'll hit you about week like 2-3. Yeah. Like that's when you'll really start to like level out on it. We're talking about. Do you care if I put the sauce out there? We're talking about like Wellbutrin. It's like antidepressant that some people use. They're giving it to you for other things, though, right? But it's also like
they're giving it to me not as an antidepressant, but to help with ADHD. It's for focus and clarity, basically. But they use it a lot of times to treat ADHD without giving stimulants, and for me, that's fucking great.
I do. Right? Yeah. I don't want to see tweaking, Brett.
No, you don't.
Into that. So, yeah. So anyway, it takes a couple weeks to build up in your system, like most psych meds, you know. But yeah, it'll level out. I'd take that shit when I get depressed. So that's like, I got a bottle of that shit in my safe, you know.
Let me ask you something. When you go off of that, you just stop taking it, right?
Yeah, I think I did. I think you're supposed to wean off of it, but I just stopped because I just fucking.
My psych says, he's like, no, you can. He's like, you might feel like chip for a day or two. He's like, but it's not dangerous or anything. Just stop taking it.
I didn't notice anything when I stopped. I was just like, I just stopped taking. Took one less pill.
I was just curious because you said you take it like seasonally, kind of, right? Like sometimes, just certain times.
Well, when I get, it's like if I'm gonna start, when I start. Okay, so usually I start getting depressed in like November is like almost every year. So I'll probably go back on it around that time if I start getting depression symptoms.
Yeah.
But I don't always just be on it, just always. So if it's like, if I start getting symptoms, I'll start taking it. And then I'll just notify my pharmacist or my provider that, hey, because I told her, I was like, hey, I went off of it, but I still got a whole bottle. But if I start feeling depressed, I'm going to start taking it, and I'll let you know so you can send me a refill. And she said that that's cool. So it's not going to go bad, you know.
All right, real quick before I let you go. So do you feel energized from taking it, or do you get, like, my wife takes it and she gets tired as fuck. Like
I didn't notice anything other than sad.
Yeah, they told me it usually will give you like make you feel more energized or like good. You'll feel good, like not just.
I mean, I felt fine. I didn't feel like fucking. I felt better than I did when I didn't have it initially, But after time, I don't feel like. With most meds, it's like I don't want to be on them if I don't need to be, And if I'm not feeling depressed for an extended period of time, I don't want to continue to take drugs because it'll lose its efficacy. And then when I really squeeze that word out. Anyway, it'll lose its efficacy because your body will build a tolerance, right? So it's like if you go off of it, then when you are depressed, you can start taking it. When it saturates back in your body, it'll be more effective.
Yeah, like my wife, my wife doesn't take it anymore, but when she did, they had it wasn't really that effective, so they bumped up the dosage to eventually to the highest dosage that you can be on, and she was like, I gotta stop taking this because she was having fucking crazy fucking thoughts and shit, like fucking. She was laying in bed one night, and she starts talking about this, like she's like having this existential crisis. She starts talking about like how the world's gonna end and shit. I'm like, whoa, like this isn't normal conversation that she would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was like worried about like people dying and shit. Like I don't know, it was crazy. But so she stopped taking that. But
yeah, I don't blame her. I would have too. Yeah, I stopped taking like my mood stabilizers too. Like they don't do anything. I'm like equal like. So I went off all my meds because I'm like, I'm still depressed, angry, and fucking crazy as fuck. And like I'm taking like 8 fucking medications. What the fuck is the point? So I just stopped taking everything, and then started my sleeping meds, and then I went back on my sleeping meds and some anxiety meds, and I'm good. I'm on way less shit right now. I try to. Oh man, I'll save that for the next one. But I'm on I forgot. I'm on day 2 of a energy drink strike.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
talk to you next week when you're on day like 9.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I want to try and stick to that. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Let's talk again soon. All right, brother. So, Long Lost Brothers podcast on Facebook, on Long Lost _Brothers _podcast on the Instagram, The Real Brett Scott on Instagram, Cole with a K on Instagram, and the Daily BS on YouTube, and the Jesse Show on the YouTubes. Is that it?
That pretty much covers it all, man.
Yeah, and if you need my number, hit the inbox.
and if any of that was confusing, just whatever platform you go on, just type in Long Lost Brothers. You'll probably find us.
It'll pop up. You'll find us if you haven't already.
Talk to you next week, man.
Appreciate you.
Later.